Hi, traders. Wyckoff AM Trader here, editor of the Emini Market Timing Newsletter, the AM Turn, in your email inbox before the opening bell. Imagine how your life could change if you knew whether the high or the low of the day could be in the beginning or the end of the trading day. Here's how my subscribers to the AM Turn's trading changed. Before we get to that, here's a disclaimer. Yes, I have skin in the game. I trade my own personal account, sardine, tuna, billfish trades, or for educational purposes only. I am not a futures broker and do not manage any accounts. It is my intent to show where trades may occur. What you do is up to you. You can follow my levels ideas to profit or loss. You determine trade size, when, where, how you trade. CFD futures is not for everyone. It's a volatile, complex, and risky business. Before you invest, know how much you can afford to lose. It's Wyckoff Trader here with the early read. Time in New York, as you can see here, is 8:54. We'll go ahead and get to the Wyckoff wave here. I believe we still got it pulled up. There we go. I see a couple of things here. Main thing was we couldn't hold the trading range that we had before the previous day, which would have been Thursday since this is Friday, and we pretty much sold off. You can make the argument, yeah, that was preliminary support there, selling climax. Oops, I forgot which pointer I was using. Selling climax, obviously. What we can see right here is a potential base. What we do know is the intent to start lifting prices again. You can see they're taking the bid there. And of course, we got back up for the most part where some preliminary support came in. That was the main thing. Pulled back and some more volume came in. Now, the thing that concerns me is not overnight, but Friday's trade was like 951. Not the best bullish story, as I mentioned, and we'll see. We can't do that video market recap. And I said if it goes up on lower volume, I think I said 0.7, but I don't think I said 0.9. That's not the ideal situation you want for the bulls. So the same scenario is going to happen and we'll take a look at what happened over on the Emini. I believe we're going to pop okay over in this. So you got to do that rewrite. Sorry, traders. This is for the WB proprietary work only. Just drop us an email at YouTube. If not, that's fine. Wyckoff, but on the E-mini, you can easily see. Fast track to understand what YouTube and what Wyckoff is all about. Like I said, I definitely have to do that rewrite. There we go. And we'll wipe out all this. You can definitely see kind of the same story, same scenario. They definitely had a bid in, and then, of course, this price is moving up. It's moving up on increasing volume. Now, still suspicious of why it dropped so aggressively. If you recall on those 2 points, I think it was 43 points in the E-mini, 300 points in the Dow futures, or in the Dow at that point. So we are trading above that. Right now we got a trading range, as I mentioned there in the opening print. We're looking at 28.65 will be down to 28.42. Of course, that's all the action happened over the weekend, and it looks like that they're willing to fuel the bull exuberance once again. And I made the indication. So you can see right here. Now we got the pointer. It's all bullish, but here's what concerns me: 217. Reported dead, 217,000 reported dead. And of course, if you think we put the link in there. Sorry, traders. This is for the WB proprietary work only. Just drop us an email at YouTube at WyckoffAMTrader.com, and we'll get you on the fast track to understand what YouTube and what Wyckoff is all about. For that. We'll go ahead and get to the numbers. Pretty much this is the trading range that we had in overnight Globex, the highs and the lows. And as we're going into print, we're looking at 28.55, and right now we're still looking at 28.55. For the most part, there's no news. of any consequence. For the bigger picture, there isn't. We got a Fed potential day this week. Where did I see that at? Yeah, Dallas Fed meeting at 10:30. Not the most ideal thing. It's going to move the moves. For the most part, they're trying to buy their way out of this problem. I know everyone now wants that stimulus check, and oddly enough, everybody I talk to hasn't received their $1,200 yet, or $3,400 if they're a bunch of big old families. For the most part, they're trying to buy their way out. Now, I mentioned it briefly here, and I try to keep things very succinct. I've already said that, didn't I? Trying to buy their way back. Market accepting potential negative crude, and some folks are talking about they're going to come off lockdown, and I believe they're saying Georgia is going to be the test sample. I thought Las Vegas wanted to be the test, but now Georgia said they wanted to be the test. Social distancing will last all summer long with recovery into next summer. Now, if you want to replay the issues back, I plainly stated I felt that the social distancing was pretty much stopped in August, and this thing would try to get back to normalcy in August. And my reasons were simply actually this: the colleges and universities would have to go back into their full fall session. Strangely enough, if you don't get back the colleges and university on schedule, you're going to have a major lack in medical talent, corporate talent, and yada, yada, yada. Anything that's going to be like a $50,000 to $150,000 salary position that's going to run the world and rule the world, they got to get back in session to make it happen. I did read an article, I believe, from Bloomberg. They talked about social distancing and skyscraper elevators. How are they going to handle that? Changing cafeterias to pick up in a styrofoam box. For the bigger picture, we're losing our humanity. And I'll touch this up on this briefly, and you might want to just Google or particle wave or wave theory, quantum theory. Basically says unless something is being observed, it's a wave. And the more denser or the more 3D corporeal form you focus on, it's going to be a particle. So you want to be careful that you don't get yourself in a constant state of fear. You don't wear a mask on your way home from the store, simply because it's a vibrational frequency of fear. And fear is stress, and stress will affect the internal organs. It's a vibrational frequency. There's a lot more going on than what you can see in the mirror. And we'll leave it at that. But all I'm saying is just be careful that you don't damage the resonant frequency of the internal organs because you're living in an envelope of fear. And so Churchill said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, and no truer words have ever been spoken. Okay, enough of that. Once again, have we seen the lows? Yes, no, maybe. Sorry, traders. This is for the WB proprietary work only. Just drop us an email at youtube@wyckoffamtrader.com, and we'll get you on the fast track to understand what YouTube and what Wyckoff is all about. We're going to have to see how price is going to trade. So we get back up to here. Those have been the trading ranges, as you can see here. And, of course, the next level, 28.74, then 84.99. Those are pretty much potential areas where price would take a stop, look, and listen. And understand if you've got a strong buying trend, you're going to have to be quick on the draw and don't marry that trade, as we used to say. Getting a little bit better trading ranges, a 52-handle trading range. That's always Sorry, traders. This is for the WB proprietary work only. Just drop us an email at youtube@wyckoffamtrader.com, and we'll get you on the fast track to understand what YouTube and what trading day we're looking at a bullish tone as far as the news is concerned. But let's see, where did I put that? 3 million folks infected and 207,000 deaths. That hurt me a little bit when I saw it this morning. I see it every morning because I've been doing this since January the 21st. And that bothered me. There's no way you can do this and not be affected every single night. I'm trying to get a quick ratio here. If I hit the numbers right, I believe we're looking at 6%. That's gone up. It used to be like 2%. And like I said, I kept this in here one more time. Probably keep it in tonight also. I guess you're going to have to learn to love it, to like it, aren't you? Georgia's opening up because they want the beauty parlors. If it's the right thing or the wrong thing, who knows? And like I said, that's pretty much what we had. All right, traders, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It's up for grabs. There's no real news catalyst that's going to push it right now. We're looking at 28.57. Just got to work out that trading range to see which side it's going to come out on. And once again, you just want to be careful. Obviously, the 28.84 is a good level. It really depends. I mean, you could have a 100-point trading range. Again, I don't think so, though. I think that the market's pretty much starting to shore up, and we're getting a firmer bid in. We'll see how it's going to play out. Let's go ahead and wrap this puppy up here. 9:04 New York serving time. So once again, be nimble, be quick, and don't let the market make you sick. Just drop us an email at youtube@wyckoffamtrader.com, and we'll get you on the fast track to understand what YouTube and what Wyckoff is all about.